You guys are not going to want to miss these massive Shiba Inu news updates. What is going on, guys? Kyle with Finance Bro here. Welcome back to another video. We are talking about Shiba Inu in today's video, guys, and we have a lot to cover. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The first thing we're going to be looking at is this tweet. And guys, I really want to talk about the potential, and I know you're probably thinking that I'm a broken record and that I keep talking about this, but it is, in my opinion, one of, if not the most important catalyst for this coin to be achieved. That is the listing of Shiba Inu on the Robinhood platform. As you can see here, this tweet basically says, Robinhood accepts Shib, this thing's gonna blow. Whole Twitter is crashing, with a little fire and crazy eyed emoji. And I agree. I think that's exactly the outcome that everybody is expecting to happen if that were to take place. And the reason for that is it's pretty easy and pretty easy to understand. Robinhood is incredibly accessible platform. This is a platform that hosts over millions and millions of users. Its UI is very user friendly and it's very easy to use. I'm sure you probably have used Robinhood if you're watching this video. If you haven't, let me know in the comments below. I would love to know overall your guys' takes on Robinhood as an app overall and just like what you guys think about it. I think it's always interesting to see what our audience thinks about certain things and what your guys' takes are overall. Also, too, down in the comments below, guys, let me know how many Shiba Inu tokens you guys are holding. I want to see just how strong the Shiba Inu army is. In every single video, you guys kill it with the amount of support that you leave down in the comments below. So let me know if you like the coin, you dislike the coin, if you're still buying, if you stop buying. I want to know all your guys' thoughts and comments down in the description below or the comment section below. Next piece of news here. This is really interesting, guys. I want to talk about this in a little bit more detail, but we're going to kind of glaze over it really quickly here because it is important nonetheless. Shiba Inu's net flow increases by more than 500%. Here's what it means. Let's read a little bit more. As you can see here, Shiba Inu is continuously moving in the recovery phase with a 20% growth after losing about 70% of its value since reaching all-time highs at the end of October. That was what we all knew and we were all pretty familiar with, of course, happening. What is net flow and how does that affect the market? Because you might be wondering, what is that? You know, how does that affect the market? Like I just read, with the asset constantly gaining and losing funding from traders and investors, the net flow is the metric used to determining the current flow of assets. Whether a coin or token faces a positive net flow, traders usually see positive price action on the market. If the net flow shows a negative number, this indicates that the asset is losing funding or simply traders are selling and closing their positions, creating the money outflow that usually negatively impacts the asset's price. And as you can see here, the title of this is the fact that the net flow is increasing by 500%, guys, which is absolutely awesome. You can tell by the chart here that we're starting to recover quite nicely because of it. As you can see here, we just broke above this previous resistance level. We're kind of starting to consolidate there at that level. Hopefully we can keep pushing higher as the day goes on, of course, and into this last week of 2021. Again, big things for 2022 with Shiba Inu either way, and I'm very excited for the future of this coin. Next piece of news. Shiba technical indicator shows reversal after predicting 200% run. Let's read a little bit more about this and see what they're talking about. So again, this indicator is just kind of the MACD moving average divergence, and the indicator is a widely known tool for determining the reversal points of financial assets. The indicator utilizes two moving averages with periods of 12 to 26 that are used to signal bullish and bearish reversal. So let's read a little bit more. What does MACD show for Shib token? According to the chart presented by TradingView, MACD already gave the reversal signal between December 21st and December 22nd. After the appearance of the signal, Shiba Inu has shown about 3% growth, which is not a significant value for the asset that of course previously gained up to 200% per run. However, it does seem to be the start of something major, right? When we look at this, it continues to make higher highs and of course higher lows as we go further and further up. The overall buying volume and pressure of buying is still very, very good. That's the reason why we're continuing to recover, is that most of the paper hands, the people who either are brand new to crypto and got caught up in the hype and speculation that was the original rally that we saw back in October, that was really kind of where a lot of people unfortunately got burnt. Now we're starting to recover and we're starting to see more people who are actually willing to not only, well, they, number one, they like Shiba Inu, but number two is that they are actually big supporters of cryptocurrency in the first place. They're familiar with crypto markets and how they trade and everything in between. So those types of holders, those people buying into this crypto are much more likely to stay through the thick, through the thin, through the red, through the green, through everything in between. And it's really cool to see that that is kind of the new mindset, if you will, that is starting to fluctuate into this coin. Very cool indeed. This was an interesting thing. This was on Gemini's Twitter. They tweeted out a poll basically saying Shib to the moon or Dogecoin to the Mars or to Mars. And of course, as you can see here, Shib has won. Pretty close margin here. Again, I know some of you guys in the comments below have talked about Dogecoin before, asking us to cover it. We did make a video a little bit ago. If you guys want to check that out, it's on the channel. But either way, guys, we cover all the coins that you guys are interested in. And speaking of which, let me know in the comments below if you guys have a specific coin that you want us to cover next. I know you guys always have some very interesting things that you want us to look at. Guys, if you want to join our private Discord and get access to an exclusive community of like-minded individuals, plus get access to exclusive Shiba Inu news that is not covered anywhere else, not on Twitter, not on YouTube, not on anywhere else on our channels and any other channel. We try to keep it super exclusive for you guys. It's super cheap too, so you guys can get in there at a really affordable rate. And plus, I and Zach, we every once in a while will talk about certain cryptos that we're buying, certain stocks that we're buying, and kind of give our own personal ideas about what we're doing there. If that sounds interesting, hit the second link, or it might be the first link down in the description below. If you guys want to get access to that either way, guys. But overall, guys, just wrapping this whole video up with a nice little bow for Christmas. Christmas was 2 days ago, but New Year's is coming up either way. But again, guys, I think Shiba Inu has the potential to run into the new year. I'm talking 2021, of course, at the end of this new year and into 2022. I think 2022 is going to be an even bigger year for crypto and a bigger year for Shiba Inu. There's so much positive news coming out right now. The markets are finally starting to stabilize, and we're not seeing... I also want to go to this other news article, guys, that I think is really interesting. We have, why is Shiba Inu rising over the holidays? I think this is a really interesting one that I want to kind of touch a little bit briefly on, because I have seen that question being asked a lot in our comments below. We are seeing a little bit of a pullback, or not a pullback, a rather run up in the price of Shiba Inu. So let's read a little bit more about this. So why is it moving? Shib traded higher in tandem with Doge and other major coins as the global cryptocurrency market rose about 1.95% to about 2.4 trillion over 24 hours at press time. If we actually look at coin market cap and take a look at the overall rankings, we can see that the overall cryptocurrency market is up just today about 1.52%. This is always good for the overall market, because what it means is that the more stable these coins are, the more likely they are to run to those higher prices that everybody wants and of course expects from things like Shiba Inu and of course other larger coins as well, guys. And again, I think that the important part here to understand is that if you were a hater on Dogecoin, well, not Dogecoin, sorry, Shiba Inu Coin. Why did I say that? I hate Dogecoin. If you were a hater of Shiba Inu Coin when Shiba Inu Coin was not doing super well, I'm talking through these ranges back here, right through this kind of basically month-long period of a downtrend that we were in. If you were a hater, if you kept saying it's going lower and lower, it doesn't matter, it's not market, it's just this coin sucks. It's all market, guys. Again, Shiba Inu is putting out massive amounts of news every single day about new payment partnerships, about new currency options, about new things, new developments within the blockchain. All of these different things were coming out on a daily basis. And that was one of the main reasons why we were seeing Shiba Inu still have these little pumps here and there. Don't get me wrong, but most of it was a downtrend because of the overall market. Again, when the cryptocurrency market is not doing well, this coin's not going to do well either. None of the coins are going to do well. When the market's red, there's a reason it's red, right? Everything's red. So again, guys, patience is really what pays here. That is why in crypto, that's why I dollar cost average. That is why I hold long term. And that is why I always try to keep it real with you guys and tell you guys what I'm doing in the markets either way. Guys, if you haven't already, I would really recommend following our Twitter as well. Our Twitter is linked down in the description below. We do a lot of Shiba Inu news there. Not as exclusive as our Patreon for our Discord again, but of course, still a great place to get news from us either way. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.